Today's segment, I'll be discussing the easy way to draw the Harvard structure of glucose. This is the open chain structure of glucose. The open chain structure of glucose was given by Fischer, and the structure was not able to answer all the reactions of glucose. So the cyclic structure of alpha glucose and beta glucose came into effect, which is in equilibrium with the open chain structure. What is the difference between the open chain structure and the cyclic structure? The only difference is C1 and C5 carbon atom are linked through an oxygen atom. The O is over here. This is the functional group CHO. So here this is the first carbon atom, this is the second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one. This is alpha glucose, alpha D glucose. And this is beta D glucose. What is the difference between alpha and beta glucose? The only difference lies in the C1 carbon atom where the H and OH groups are interchanged. In the case of beta glucose, the OH is in the left hand side, whereas in the alpha glucose, OH will be in the right hand side. See here, in the case of alpha glucose, the OH is in the right hand side. Now let's see how to draw the Harvard structure. This Harvard structure is also known as Pirano structure. This is the Harvard structure of alpha D glucose. How to draw? It's having a 6-membered ring with one oxygen atom at one vertices. Remaining, we are having 5 carbon atoms. This is the first carbon atom, this is the second carbon atom, this is the third one, this is the fourth one, fifth one, and this is the sixth carbon atom over here. How to write this H and OH groups over here? This is the left hand side and this is the right hand side groups. The left hand side groups are written at the top and the right hand side groups are written at the bottom. Now let's see over here. In the first carbon, you are having hydrogen in the left hand side. So here we have to write it at the top, hydrogen. Next also we are having hydrogen. So this is the second carbon. So we are writing hydrogen at the top. Third carbon we are having OH. So OH is written at the top. Fourth carbon atom, hydrogen is over here. So we have written hydrogen. In the fifth carbon atom, we are having hydrogen alone. So we can write over here. And in the right hand side, we are having OH, which is supposed to be written over here, down. So OH. Here also OH. Here also OH in the second carbon atom. Third carbon atom, we are having hydrogen. So we have written hydrogen. Fourth carbon atom, OH, which is written down. Okay, this is how we have to write the Piranos or the Harvard structure of alpha D plus glucose. Let's see how to draw the beta D glucose structure. While drawing the beta D glucose structure also, Harvard structure of beta D glucose, the same method has to be followed. That is, the left hand side groups are written at the top and the right hand side groups are written at the bottom. Here we are having OH, first carbon atom OH in the left hand side. So it is written as at the top. Second is hydrogen. So it is written at the top. Third is OH. It's written at the top. And fourth carbon is hydrogen. It is written at the top. Fifth carbon hydrogen. It is written over here. And here we are having CH2OH. In the right hand side, we are having hydrogen which is written down over here. And next is OH. So we have written OH over here. Next is hydrogen. We have written hydrogen over here. And next is OH. So we have written OH down. Okay, this is how you have to draw the beta D glucose structure. These are the overall structure of glucose. So we saw the open chain structure of glucose and the cyclic structure of alpha and beta glucose and the Harvard structure, which is also known as the Pirano structure. Why it is known as Pirano structure? Because this structure resembles the organic compound pyran. That's why. So we are having alpha D glucopyranose and beta D glucopyranose structure over here.